What's going on, guys? JT here and welcome back to the channel. Today we have some massive Disney park news with huge changes coming to Genie Plus and Lightning Lanes as you know it. So let's get right into this article breaking down all of the changes and what you can now do with Lightning Lanes at Disney World. Alright guys, so this is coming from the official Walt Disney World website, and they are breaking down all these changes coming to Lightning Lanes, and it is going to be massive and really change the way you book Lightning Lanes at the theme park. So let's get right into it here. They say, plan ahead and save time in line with our new Lightning Lane passes. Skip the standby line and join a shorter line for select attractions and experiences instead. Purchase a Lightning Lane MultiPass, a Lightning Lane single pass, or both, and enjoy more magic in every moment of your day. So in the past we had the Genie Plus, and there's a bunch of rides you'd be able to get through that, and then you'd have the individual Lightning Lanes that you could purchase for some of the more big ticket rides right now, such as Guardians of the Galaxy, Tron, and a bunch of others at the theme parks. So here is some major changes that is going to be happening with that, with the new Lightning Lane MultiPass and Lightning Lane Single Pass. So they go on to put the new Lightning Lane MultiPass and Lightning Lane Single Pass can be purchased and used starting July 24th, 2024. Visiting before July 24th, Disney Genie Plus service and individual Lightning Lane entry may be available for your visit. So everything's going to be staying the same with Genie Plus until July 24th. So keep that in mind if you're going to be going to the parks before then. If not, you guys are really going to want to listen up here about how these changes are going to be happening and what you need to do. So they had discover what's new. Purchase Lightning Lane passes days in advance of your park visit for added confidence when you arrive. So in the past, you had to purchase the Genie Plus, whether that was at midnight of the day you were going to go to the park, or before 7 a.m. before you would go and select your Lightning Lanes for the day. So that is a big change, and now you'll be able to plan ahead and get the Lightning Lane before you even get there. Choose attractions and arrival windows before purchasing a pass so you know what to expect. So this is pretty big as well. You're now going to be able to see what times are available and book everything beforehand before you actually purchase the pass, which is a nice change because things went pretty rapidly at 7 a.m. with the Lightning Lanes through Genie Plus. So now you have a better idea of what you're purchasing and how you have it all set up. And then make plans for multiple days all on the same day. This makes it easier to plan your visit. So you'll be able to set, if you have multiple park days during your trip, the 3 Lightning Lanes you want to do for each day, and you already have those set in stone before you even get there. You know those 3 rides you have, and you're going to be able to get on pretty quickly and don't have to worry about them once you arrive, and figuring out Genie Plus and making sure you get a good time, and is it going to sell out. All that information you won't need no longer because you'll have all this in advance. So they add Lightning Lane MultiPass. Enjoy multiple experiences when you purchase a MultiPass. You can plan ahead of your visit and choose up to 3 MultiPass experiences and arrival windows in a theme park. Once you're in the park and you enjoy your first MultiPass experience, you may be able to make an additional selection. So essentially, once you scan into the ride that you have the Lightning Lane for, you will then be able to go on the app and get another Lightning Lane for a different ride. Of course, as long as there is availability. So depending on the park day, it could completely sell out and there's no rides there, and you at least at the minimum get 3 rides that day. But usually you'll be able to find other Lightning Lane times, and then at that point you'd be able to book it then. And then enjoy photo perks. Receive digital downloads of select attraction photos and videos from your day, captured with Disney Photo Pass service, plus access Disney Photo Pass lenses, and those are the Disney Pass photo terms and conditions if you need them. So they go on to say Lightning Lane Single Pass. So what's the difference between the MultiPass and the Single Pass? So it says ride a top attraction, save time in line with a Lightning Lane Single Pass for one of our most in-demand attractions, those not available with Lightning Lane MultiPass. Purchase up to 2 single passes per day, subject to availability. So in the past, this was the individual Lightning Lane that you could purchase alongside the Genie Plus for a certain amount of money to get on one of the big rides and really skip the line. These are rides like Tron, Avatar's Flight of Passage, the Seven Dwarfs Mine Train, some of those big rides that always have massive wait times and are super popular rides, you could purchase that individual Lightning Lane and get on the ride. And now they're going to be called Lightning Lane Single Passes, and you can get up to 2 per day. So essentially now we're going to get into how you get started and do this for your upcoming trip. So when to purchase passes. Guests of Disney Resort hotels and other select hotels can purchase passes up to 7 days in advance of their stay, and other guests can purchase passes up to 3 days in advance of their park visit. So another huge perk of staying at a Disney resort is you're going to be able to book these 7 days in advance rather than the 3 days for everyone else. And how to purchase and use passes. And here's a link here of how to purchase and use the passes. So it says learn how to purchase a Lightning Lane pass and then make the most of it during a fun-filled theme park visit. So if you never used Genie Plus or never done the Lightning Lanes, definitely you want to click here and learn a little bit more how to do that. So here for me was the most interesting part of this change. So it says MultiPass Experience. When purchasing a Lightning Lane MultiPass for Magic Kingdom Park, you'll be prompted to choose up to 3 MultiPass Experience and arrival windows. So here is the first tier. It's essentially a tier system. The best rides and the most popular rides are in that tier 1, and then all the other rides are kind of in that tier 2. So you're allowed to pick one experience from tier 1. So for Magic Kingdom, for an example, it's Big Thunder Mountain, Jungle Cruise, Peter Pan's Flight, Space Mountain, and the new Tiana's Bayou Adventure. And then for your other 2 selections, you can pick from this list, and you can pick any 2. So it's got Pirates of the Caribbean, It's a Small World, Haunted Mansion. So still some pretty big and popular rides there, but just not those top rides at the Magic Kingdom, as you know. And then if you scroll down a little more, these are the single pass attractions at the Magic Kingdom. So you have the Seven Dwarfs Mine Train and Tron Light Cycle Run currently that you would have to pay for separately. So each park essentially has their, tier list. As you can see here for Epcot, you got Frozen Ever After, Remy's Ratatouille Adventure, and Soarin'. And then you can pick the other 2 experiences. And their one single pass attraction is Guardian of the Galaxy's Cosmic Rewinds. If you go to Hollywood Studios, this one's pretty stacked. They got Mickey and Minnie's Runaway Railway, Millennium Falcon Smuggler's Run, the Rock and Roller Coaster, and Slinky Dog Dash in tier 1. And then everything else is in tier 2 or 3. And then the single pass attraction for this park is Star Wars Rise of the Resistance. Now, the only park that doesn't have a tiered system is the Animal Kingdom. When you get the MultiPass Experience at Animal Kingdom, you have access to pretty much all of the rides, and of course, the one single pass attraction for that you would have to get separately is Avatar Flight of Passage, which is the biggest and most popular ride there. But you still have options of the Festival of the Lion King, Expedition Everest, which is an incredible ride, the Navi River Journey. So you have plenty of options still in that multi-pass, but if you want the Avatar Flight of Passage, you're going to have to pay for that single pass as well. So overall, this is some pretty massive changes from what we're used to, and it's definitely going to be changing strategies of which rides you should pick in these tiers and what should go first, and if there's going to be rides that sell out more frequently than others, which ones you should pick over other rides. So as we go on, starting July 24th, we'll really be able to dig in deeper and see how this is going to work, what rides go the quickest, and really start to come up with strategies. But overall, I think it's a great idea. Disney takes so much planning in advance, whether it's reservations, park tickets, hotels, everything you do is kind of advanced. So might as well also let you do the lightning lanes and get those done as well ahead of time. I think it makes a ton of sense. It saves the stress and aggravation of waking up early and not getting, a lightning lane you really wanted and not getting the times you want. It saves all of that. You deal with it in the back end, and then once you get there, you can really go and enjoy it and have a great time. So overall, I think this is a great change. Looking forward to see how it works out once it's officially live in July. So we'll have to make up a follow-up video and see how it's going and if there's any strategies we should discuss here. So if you're new, make sure you smash that like button and subscribe to the channel. And as always, we'll catch you guys in the next video. Peace.